Hi there, fellow learners. My name is George Reising. I'm the distance education math teacher for the Kenai Peninsula Borough School District. And I have this lovely green glow because I have a hydroponic tower office that's growing produce, and so the grow lights give me this great green, healthy look. My short video here is about how I've incorporated outcomes and rubrics and then into geometry course. So just a quick overview. This is an active geometry course, and specifically in mathematics there are tons of math standards. They're very specific. There's a lot of them, maybe 100 or more. And in this unit on trigonometry and solving right triangles, I've taken the standards, used trig ratios and the Pythagorean theorem to solve triangles in applied problems. And I'm just doing a straight across the board, 4 through 0, 0 being not attempted, 4 exceeding expectations. And of course, a 4 is very difficult to get because really you should be applying this out of context or teaching another student. And so sometimes it's very hard to do that in a distance classroom, and that's fine. I've set the bar here to mastery is considered 3 points. So if you're doing it proficiently, that's considered mastery. So looking specifically at this module on right triangles and trig, right about midway through is when they have to put all these concepts together. And so starting with this thing called a theodolite. It's a performance assessment, so it's set up as an assignment, and having taught this in the past, students definitely will get feedback on this, and I will be using this rubric in addition to their score. So essentially there's a score and then there's a 4-point rubric scale to go with it. And I want to test this out to see how their academic grade aligns with their mastery grade, right? So that's the big idea. So this would be the first touch point. And again, I'm using the decaying average. So this would be their first attempt at doing some sort of problem. And most students score around a 2. They get part of it correctly. And if I coach them along or help them through it, they're able to improve. So that's a 2. The next assignment in the module is kind of like a puzzle problem solving. Again, it's a formative assessment, but they've already had some coaching. So this is where I would expect more students to be scoring in that 3 range, maybe 2 range, need some help. Finally, and then there's a review after this in the module, but then finally they have a summative assessment, the unit exam, and that's where I can look specifically at a section of problems on solving with right triangles to say, hey, you've scored very high, you made no mistakes in this section, you meet the expectations, or maybe if you do get a perfect, you exceed the expectations. And again, using that decaying average should help determine what their mastery score is. And I'd be really curious to share that information as well. I think that's everything I needed to do for this video. I'll try to keep it short.